Yeah, guys, welcome. I welcome all of you to Marsego Empire. This is the only empire that talks about your development. It talks about your personal development. We talk about things that you can do to be able to relocate from your home country to any country overseas. We talk about personal challenges that you are likely to encounter as an individual and how to overcome it. Welcome once again. Today we're going to talk about how to write or the strategies that you need to adopt to write your letter of explanation. The letter of explanation is the same as the letter or what people refer to as what statement of purpose. Now, I've indicated in one of my videos that the statement of purpose we're talking about or we're going to talk about today is entirely different from the statement of purpose that is written to a university for admission to graduate or postgraduate programs. Now, either it is a letter of explanation, statement of purpose, people also refer to this as what? A personal letter. People also refer to it as what? A personal letter. So either it's statement of purpose, letter of explanation, or personal letter. That is what we're going to talk about this afternoon if you are in Africa. Maybe this morning if you find yourself in America or North America. Now, there is a good friend who has been watching me from Gabon. His name is Nine. We call him Nine Kofa. Bonsoir. Comment ça va? Good. Now, somebody will be asking, why do we have to talk about a letter of explanation if you want to apply for visa? Now, the letter of explanation that we're going to talk about indirectly is just like a visa interview that you go for if you are going to US. Those who are going to US to study must actually attend a visa interview in their country of designation or in one of the neighbors one of the neighboring countries if you are going to US. Now, if you are going to Belgium, they write a written interview. There are questions on paper that will be presented to you, about 10 or 11 questions that will be presented to you for you to answer on a paper. But if you are coming to Canada, it is not actually mandatory to write this letter, but it's actually one of the important things that everybody must consider. Because if you're uploading your document, they'll ask you, is there any explanation that you like to give? If it is, then you upload it there. And I bet you, it's one of the crucial parts of the entire visa process. You get that? Sorry. So now, what is a letter of explanation? As I've indicated, a letter of explanation is just an explanation of your reason, your choice, and why you want to study in that particular country. So these things are supposed to be put together and presented to the person who will be reviewing your visa application. It's a way of giving him or her more explanation, more overview about your intent of going to that particular country. You see that? Or it is just a way of answering certain pertinent questions that the visa officer may be asking, or it is a way of clearing doubt on the mind of the visa officer. Because when the visa officer is reviewing your application, you're not going to be there. You'll not be there to be telling him, no, this document is for this. Oh, this year I'm doing this. That year I've been doing that. But there are a lot of questions that will be running through the mind of the visa officer. So you must give an explanation to clear his or her doubt. All questions that he or she may be raising on her own, it's a way of trying to answer those important questions that the person will be asking him or herself. So once you have already provided an answer to those questions, it makes it so easy. It makes it so simple for the visa officer to truly understand you. It makes it so easy for the visa officer to know your intent of going to that particular country. Most especially as we are narrowing it down to Canada. Those who are going to Australia also have to write a letter of explanation. So things that we are going to talk about today is actually the same thing that is done or that can be done if you are going to Australia. Now, let's start. As it is a letter of explanation, it's a letter. It's always important to start with what? The address. So at this in the right hand corner, you put your address there. You can decide to write your name, your address, your email, the date you are writing the letter. Then at the down left right corner, then you must address the letter to the organization is going to. So you can say the visa officer, Canadian Embassy. If you are writing from Nigeria, then you say Lagos, Nigeria. If you are writing from Cameroon, you are writing from wherever, then you put that country, then you address it, then you say dear sir or madam, because you must have your address in what? The personal address. It's in a form of an official letter, so you need to treat it as such. Now, let me be quick to say that this letter doesn't have any format. The Canadian Embassy doesn't give a specific format for people to follow. So it's left to you. But to me, I'll recommend you to have an address, have your address and the inside address. Then after that, then it is good to talk about what you are writing on. This is an official letter, so that when somebody sees the letter, the person will know the intent, the reason for this letter. So you can say, then we are talking about the subject, the heading, the title of this letter. So you can say letter of explanation for Canadian study permit application. Letter of explanation. Those who are watching, please put it in the comment section for me. And those who are watching, most of the things that I'll be talking about, please be dropping it in the comment section for me. So you say letter of explanation for Canadian study permit application. We are referring to this as a study permit. There is a difference between visa and study permit. The visa actually allows you, if you are granted a student visa, the student visa actually allows you to enter the country. Now, after entering the country, there must be something that will give you the authority. Sorry, there must be something that will give you the power to be able to what? Study. What will give you the authorization to study is what we are referring to as what? Study permit. Just giving you a permission, because you are not a citizen of that country. So they must give you a permission to study. So you are trying to get that permission from the embassy. You see that? Now, so the study permit is actually given to you in the country. So when you land in Canada, that study permit is a document that will be given to you. But in your home country, they only give you a visa to be able to enter Canada. So we are writing letter, the heading, the subject is what? Letter of explanation for Canadian study permit application. You get that? Then you underline this nicely. Well underlined. Now, after this, we need to give an introduction. An introduction is a big deal. The introduction actually talks about, one, you need to give an overview, talk about you. Tell the visa officer what you have been doing. Tell the visa officer your intent of going to study and your future, and maybe and the purpose of going to study in that country and its future relevance. So you give this in maybe in some 2 or 3 lines. So you can say, I'm Kofi Mensah. If you are a teacher, then you can say, I'm Kofi Mensah, a professional teacher. Obviously, you are a professional teacher. So a professional teacher in Ghana who aspire to upgrade my professional, my academic, and possibly my leadership skills to be able to help other stakeholders in Ghana to improve the standard of education. You get that? So that is your intent of going to study in that particular country. So what are you doing? You are giving an overview. You are giving how will I even, you are actually giving a summary of why you are going there. A minute, please. Okay, thank you. Sorry for that break. Now, so you are writing the introduction as what? An overview of your intent of going there. So you have done that. You have given a brief explanation about yourself, what you have been doing currently. Then you have equally given an explanation as to what you want to acquire there. So the explanation you have given is you want to upgrade your academic knowledge, you want to upgrade your leadership skills to be able to do what? Why do you want to do this? To help other stakeholders in Ghana to be able to upgrade the standard of education. You see? Oh, sorry. Oh, this is going to. Yes.
What happened?
Oh.
You go with me?
Okay, you ready to go?
5 minutes.
5 minutes, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
You wanna go with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to. Okay. Hi guys. I just had a call right now. I'll be back to continue. I'm so sorry. Guys, I'm sorry. My landlord and I, we're going to do something very important right now. I'll be back. I'm so sorry, guys. I'll be back. Hopefully today we're going to do it. Thank you.